What's up YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be looking at Janky. He is finally in the item shop. He is an epic outfit. He is part of the Janky set. He does come with a backlink called the Janky stun helmet. So without further ado guys, let's get this review started. So Janky, better late than never I do say. Janky is actually Gujimon's partner in crime, and you could easily tell by the way he is designed. Now, what I meant to say by better late than never is that he was supposed to be released during season 7 of last season, but for some odd reason they released him the first week of season 8. I mean, I'm not complaining. The slim design of Janky, then the backthing he does have, well, it's amazing. I do like the Janky outfit, and my favorite thing about this set is the harvesting tools. Now, Janky being actually released a little bit too late, a week late, I mean, does it hurt it? Not really. During last season we had so many collabs that he would actually suffocate during the last week whenever he was released due to the Marvel skins being out, J Balvin, Halo, and just everything of the collabs we did have. He would actually suffocate with that item shop, and it's actually a breath of fresh air to have him by himself in the item shop. Now in my opinion, he is worth getting. An epic outfit, a little bit pricey, the backlink being but the outfit itself just delivers. So what's my final rating for Janky? I'm gonna have to give Janky an 8 out of 10. The only thing really holding him back is the backlink. The helmet itself, not the best backlink to actually have with Janky, but I don't know what else you could have gave him. Now the harvesting tools and the outfit do stand out a lot, and if you do purchase the bundle, it's just gonna cost you an extra 300 V-Bucks, which in my opinion is just a steal. So without further ado guys, let's get these combos started. Now for our first combination with Janky, we're gonna be pairing him up with the Real. Now the backlink itself is J Balvin's, but it matches really well. The handle does have a rainbow on it, which actually complements the sweater he is wearing. Then for the harvesting tool, we're gonna be going with the big spoon. Now the big spoon harvesting tool, you do obtain it during this season, and I just had to incorporate it. Now it is milk, he is some sort of cat, so it actually makes sense to actually use it. Then you do have these fruit loops, or unicorn loops as they may be called, which do have a lot of different color schemes that complement the shirt he is wearing. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the corrupted cubes. Now the corrupted cubes itself is a control you do obtain during this season. I'm trying to focus more on items from this season just for you guys to actually have them, and the corrupted cubes just make sense to use. Then for the glider, we're going to be going the bright blimp. Now the bright blimp glider itself is just a blimp of a unicorn, and it does have a rainbow on it, and it just matches really well. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the legend. Now the legend wrap itself, in the center or in the front of it, does have this rainbow that does light up each time you do shoot the weapon. Now it just matches really well with the white aesthetics as well because of the clouds, and then the milk you do have on both the glider and the harvesting tool. Then for our next combination with Janky, we're going to be pairing him up with the waveform. Now I know the waveform itself is from old seasons, but it matches really well. The neon lights of it just goes really well with the sweater he is wearing. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Real. Now we did use the backlink and the previous combo, so having the harvesting tool just made sense. Again, the handle is the thing that actually makes it actually match really well with Janky. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the cluttered. Now the cluttered is just like emoticons or stickers falling off your body when you're descending to the battlefield, and it just matches really well because of the aesthetics it does have. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the flavored dusted sparkle wings. Now the sparkle wings themselves, you do obtain it during this season's battle pass. Now not just the silver design matches really well, but also the rainbow contour that is left behind. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the dimensional camo. Now I know at first glance the dimensional camo really doesn't match, but just give it a little bit of a try. Now the dimensional camo itself does have this primary color of like a purplish color scheme that actually complements the blade you are using as a harvesting tool. Then for our next combination with Janky, we're going to be pairing him up with the tag bag. Now Janky himself does have these little creatures called Jankies that you actually do customize yourself in his item shop. Now the tag bag itself just has graffiti, a mask, and everything that he would actually use to actually make these toys. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the stringlets. Now the stringlets harvesting tool is very customizable. Now I am going with the gray version of it just because it does match really good with the fur he does have, but you could also go with any other color scheme that he does have on his sweater. Maybe this or a yellow color scheme is going to match really well. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the cereal spiller. Now the cereal spiller itself is obviously milk. Just the milk itself, being him a cat, just matches really well, and then you do have the fruit loops on it that complements the sweater. And then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Valvin Cruiser. Now the Valvin Cruiser itself does have a rainbow contour that is left behind that goes really well with the skin. Then wrapping this whole combination together, we're gonna be going with the glitter blaster. Now the glitter blaster itself does have this rainbow animation on it that does get brighter as you shoot your weapon, which goes really well with the rainbow aesthetics. Now for the honorable mentions with Janky, you could pair them up with anything that does have yellow. Anything with black, rainbow effects, pink, red, and just gray is gonna match really well with this combo. Now for the back of the Janky stun helmet. Now we're going to be pairing up Janky stun helmet with Giddy Up. Now the reason why I'm pairing up with Giddy Up does have this whole like llama inflatable that you are using as a costume. It does have the similar color schemes to that of the helmet just because of the mosh he does have on his feet and the scarf he does have. And then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the combat knife. Now I did need something military to actually go with this combination, and the combat knife actually goes really well. I do like the aesthetics of the combat knife, goes really well with Giddy Up. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the ballistics. Now the ballistics control itself is ammunition on both hands and feet, which goes really well with the whole military vibe that the skin does bring to the table. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the hex hut. Now the hex hut does go really well with the whole Halloween theme. It does have mosh on top of the hut itself, which goes really well with the mosh you do have on your feet. Then for the ride, we're going to be going with the Mastermind. Now the Mastermind does have brown and green, which is Giddy Up's main color scheme, so it matches perfectly. It also goes really well with the helmet and the glider you are using. Then for our next combination with Janky's stun helmet, we're going to be pairing it up with Mayhem. Now for Mayhem, we're going to be going with the default edit style since it does have that rusted look, that orange color design, and it just matches perfectly with the design of the helmet. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the butterfly knives. Now the butterfly knives itself is just two butterfly knives you do have as a dual wielding harvesting tool. It does have the handle being brown, which goes really well with the orange design and the helmet. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the Spectral Essence. A very simplistic control, but it fits very well. The control itself is just one control that goes on both hand and feet. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the Dumpster Flyer. Now the Dumpster Flyer itself does have that turquoise color scheme on top of the glider. It does have a chapter 2 glider design, and it just goes really well with the whole rusted look. For the wrap, we're going to be going with the Mayhem. The Mayhem wrap itself is just a Mayhem wrap or a scruffed up wrap that goes really well with the whole theme that the skin itself does bring to the table. Then for our last combination with the Janky stun helmet, we're going to be pairing it up with Star-Lord. Now Star-Lord itself does have a similar like a reddish tone that does have similar color scheme to that of the helmet. The reason why I'm pairing him up with him is because mostly everybody should have obtained him since he was such a hype skin, so it goes really well with the helmet and something for you to wear. Then for the harvesting tool, we're going to be going with the Sawtooth. Now the Sawtooth is a season 3 chapter 1 harvesting tool that a lot of people are not going to have. The main reason why it fits really well together is because of the rusted red look it does have. Then for the control, we're going to be going with the zip ribbons. Now I do like the zip ribbon just because it's very universal and it applies really well with a lot of skin. Then for the glider, we're going to be going with the foundation umbrella. Now the foundation umbrella is a very futuristic umbrella we do have. Now it does have this brownish and red color scheme that Star-Lord himself does bring to the table. Then for the wrap, we're going to be going with the Bloodsport Camel. Now again, similar to that of the glider, it does have this brown and black color scheme that just goes really well with Star-Lord's design. Now for the honorable mentions with Janky's stun helmet, you do want to pair it up with anything that does have like a rusted look. Anything with red, with green, or anything that does have like a wasteland look, it's going to look really good with this helmet. Now those were the 3 combinations I did find for Janky and the 3 combinations I did find for Janky's stun helmet. Let me know in the comments below which one's your favorite. And if you guys are new to my channel, subscribe. I post videos of your favorite cosmetic skins every single day. And if you guys want to support the channel, my code is ENIGMAKIDD, all caps, 2 D's all together. Each time you guys use my code in the item shop or the Epic Game Store, I do get a small percentage of it and it really helps this channel grow. And if you guys have any combo suggestions, leave them in the comments below. And for all my social media and Discord, they'll be in the description. And with that being said guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.